Cheryl Jennings here, and I'm standing beside a well where a local man named Bob Porter unfortunately fell in earlier today. Excuse me, ma'am, did you see what happened here today?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I didn't see anything.
Okay,
What happened?
thank you. Sir, perhaps you can shed some light on what happened here.
Yeah, sure. So I was just walking my dog, and I saw my neighbor, Bob, and he was just kind of standing by the well. And I don't know what happened, but I just looked away for a second and looked back.
Fallen into the well. To his death. It was bad.
No, he is...
It was bad.
He's actually very much alive. Okay, so what can you tell us about Bob?
He's just a stand-up guy. I've known him his whole life, He's really active in the community and just would do anything for you, no matter what.
I was bleaching my forearm when suddenly I looked up and I saw Bob diving into the well. I mean, he was just diving.
I thought you said you didn't see anything.
That was before I remembered I saw everything.
Oh, okay.
Look at me. I'm shaking. I'm visibly shaking. Consider me shooken.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second. Bob's mother has just arrived at the scene. Let's see if we can get a word with her.
My Bob! My son, if anyone has any...
Get a grip, he's in the well! This is hard on all of us.
We just received some footage from the security cameras showing Bob falling into the well. Let's go to it now.
That won't be necessary because I saw the whole thing and it was epic. When I saw Bob fall into the well, I knew that I saw it. He just don't. He just don't.
So you're actually saying you saw the exact moment that he fell in?
Yes. Are you not listening to me? He was diving in it.
Hang on one second. We just got word that the police chief has arrived at the scene. Chief, any new details to report?
Yes, we've lowered some air hoses into the well. Bob is now receiving food and water. All we can do now is pray.
Praying mantises.
No.
Send in the praying mantises. If we give them the chance to cooperate, they can dig him out.
Ma'am?
What are we waiting for?
Ma'am?
What are we waiting for?
Ma'am, enough. Your story keeps changing. I'm beginning to think you weren't even there. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because Todd was a hero.
Bob
was a hero and should be remembered that way as Bob.
Again, he is not dead. Now, our station just lowered a camera into the well to get the story from Bob himself. Bob, how are you holding up in there?
I'm a bit shaken up, but they just lowered some water and some dried fruit. Is my mother up there? Because I'd really like her to know that...
Bob! Are you okay?
I think so. I may have broken one of my arms.
Bob, please!